Hey, good morning, it's Rhianna. Welcome back to my channel. Originally, I was planning on doing a new recipe this past week to have for y'all for Tasty Tuesday for today. But because our refrigerator broke, which I'm fixing to talk about in a second, we had to throw away everything for the recipe. And I haven't repurchased anything because we're living out of coolers. We're like camping in our own house right now. So yeah, the refrigerator on Saturday, I did notice whenever I made myself lunch on Saturday that the egg seemed a little bit warm. Like when I took them out of the fridge, like the feel of the egg in my hand didn't feel cold, but it didn't really click. And when I made my drink, I got the ice out of the ice machine and water came out, but not a lot, like just a little bit. So I just didn't really think anything of either one of those things. Well, then when we were fixing to go to dinner with Jen and Dustin on Saturday evening, Jonathan was like, there was a big puddle right there. That's where the towel's coming from. And I was like, as soon as that puddle was there, I was like, oh, fridge died. So this morning so far, I have been dealing with that. Luckily, the place that we bought the refrigerator from came with a 3-year warranty. I found the receipt because we have like a house binder where we put all of our important stuff. So I called them this morning. I sent them over our receipt showing, you know, proof of purchase and that it should be under warranty, and I'm waiting to hear back from them. I'm hoping if I don't hear from them by like another hour or two, I'm probably gonna give them a call because we can't live without a fridge for more than like another day. It's just, coolers don't really work, sorry. As you see, I am in the car and I am headed to go serve, ooh, my sunglasses are chilly, to go serve a couple subpoenas. And I still haven't heard back from the refrigerator people, so I think I'm gonna give them a call when I get back from the subpoenas, if I still haven't heard from them by then. I might run by the shop. Jonathan had an employee that passed away, I guess like over the weekend. He was terminal, so we knew it was coming. He actually left the shop like, oh man, it was only like 2 weeks ago, to go back home, basically to die. And he wasn't from here, and they got word that he passed away, I guess, over the weekend. So that's really sad. So I might swing by the shop and just see how Jonathan's doing. I remember when he told me that the guy was terminal and that he was leaving to go back home, he was, you know, a little sad about it. So I might just swing by and see how he's doing. But anyways, let's go ahead and go serve the subpoena. I think I need to get gas at some point today too, because I have more subpoenas I have to go serve tonight, which is good. It's been quiet. I knew they would start rolling in because of the holidays. I knew I would start getting them, but it was kind of quiet for a little bit. I need my car payment money, guys. Gotta pay these bills. I wasn't able to serve the subpoenas because when I drove by, the gate was closed, so I couldn't get in to get to the station. So I texted the sergeant that I talk to all the time, and I was like, hey, are you at the station? Also, gate's closed. Is that anything, or is it because of the holiday? I completely forgot that it's a holiday. And he was like, yeah, because of the holiday. And I was like, dang it. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that one probably tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. But yeah, up here at the shop now, gonna check in on Jonathan. Also, finally heard back from the refrigerator people, and they're like, well, it's been over a year, so you have to pay for the guy to come out, but you don't have to pay for the part. And I was like, still cheaper than buying a refrigerator. So, all right, let's go inside. Back home from hanging out with Jonathan for a little bit. He's doing okay. I mean, it's just kind of like a bad day overall. You know, it's just hard. It's just a hard day. And went up to the Justified Appliance place, got an appointment scheduled for the refrigerator. They're supposed to be here between 6 and 8. They said they would come earlier, you know, if they could, they'd call and let me know. Was sitting outside with Milo for a little bit. It feels good in the sun. It is kind of chilly, but the sun is shining. It's not gloomy, it's not rainy. So that's a good thing because it's been kind of gross lately. Ew, you're slobbery. Ew, slobber, slobber. And I went ahead and put gas in my car because I do have to go serve those subpoenas tonight. All the way out West Rayford, which is like one of the furthest locations that I go on a semi-regular basis. So I definitely needed gas. And literally as I was pulling up in the driveway, I thought about what I'm gonna eat for lunch. And then I remembered that my refrigerator is broken. So I don't have lunch. But I don't want to go back out. We do have shredded cheese in the cooler. So, and I think I still have some of the cardboard chips. So I might just make some nachos or something. Yesterday, while I was gone, Jonathan made himself a steak for lunch. Pretty much that's what he ate for his meal yesterday, was a steak. He also bought steaks for us, but when I got home, I was still pretty full from Gringo's, so he didn't make it last night. Plus, he was still full from his steak. So we decided we would have that tonight for dinner. But man, the house smells like the way that he makes the steak, which he does it like in the cast iron, and he like salt and peppers it with garlic and thyme and rosemary, blah, blah, blah. And it smells so good, it makes me want steak. Oh, I just thought about, is he gonna be able to make it with the repair guy here? That's annoying. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go change back into comfy clothes and hang out, just chill. These are the steaks that John picked out for us that we were technically supposed to have last night, but we're gonna have them tonight instead. I did message him and make sure he was okay with it, with the fact that the refrigerator guy is supposed to come, and he said yeah. So this is the process. I know that I've done a whole video on how we do our steaks, but I'm just gonna show you like a quick, like this is how we do our steaks. So about an hour before you start cooking, you wanna take it out of your refrigerator or your cooler if your fridge is broken. And you want to go ahead and let it come to temp, and you're also gonna go ahead and salt and pepper it. So the method that we do is a reverse sear. The hardest part about this for me is getting enough salt on it, because I feel like it's too much salt, but John always says, when you think it's too much, add a little bit more. Salt. I know y'all can't quite see the meat all the way, but I mean, you can see this piece, so. All right, that was the salt, and now for the pepper. I need to wash my hands off real quick. Fresh cracked pepper. So that's how you prep the meat. We're gonna let the steaks sit out at room temp for about an hour, and then you're gonna put them in the oven, I think at like 200 or 225 for like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how thick your steak is. These are pretty thick, so this will probably get the full hour. So I put the steaks in the oven for 1 hour at 200 degrees after it had been sitting out for about an hour coming to temp. You just want it at room temperature. And now he's gonna cook them in the cast iron and just sears them up, because they're basically done on the inside. We just wanna get a bit of a crust on the outside. The repair guy just left. He said it was the motor, unfortunately. And they're either going to come get it, give us a loaner, and have him put in a new motor, which I would rather not do that. If he can't replace the motor at the house, then I just would rather them swap one for one. All right, well, he's gonna cook and I'm gonna eat and be merry. Isn't it like eat, drink, and be merry? Whatever. But that's gonna be it for the vlog anyways. We're just gonna eat, get fat, and veg on the couch. So I'll go ahead and wrap up the vlog.
Don't you have a subpoena tonight?
I do, but I don't usually.
Yeah, you don't vlog the subpoenas.
Well, because one, I'm not gonna vlog the cops, and two, because by the time I get back home, it's late. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I just wanted to come back on real quick, even though I know I said goodbye, and show y'all the inside of this delicious steak, because I know y'all want to see it. Heck yes. He's doing his right now. So this is, I mean, I told y'all I'll have a video about this, a full video, but this is what he does. It's the best steak ever. She like tattled and told her mom. The mom came over and like cussed Crystal out. It was so stupid.